There's a great deal of hypocrisy in this demand by President Trump, or the threats that he is making. I mean, they've pointed out that the United States, for its part, continues to trade with Russia. It buys uranium from Russia to fuel its nuclear power plants. It also buys fertilizer from Russia as well, and other products. And then, of course, India, that imports the oil from Russia, continues to sell this oil to European countries which have sanctions against Russia.
Well, hypocrisy is the name of the game. I mean, look at the West, when it comes to Gaza, there's a genocide, an actual genocide going on here. We don't any longer know how many people are dead, tens of thousands, 2 million people impacted, 2,000 people just killed at the food procurement sites. That's a lot more than were killed in the early phases in Libya. And yet, no rushing to the UN Security Council for a Chapter 7 resolution for a no-fly zone, no discussion. The term no-fly zone hasn't even been uttered. So hypocrisy is the name of the game. By the way, you don't need to talk to me on this. You could just run clips from the Indian Foreign Minister, Mr. Jaishankar, who early into the period of Russia's entry into Ukraine told the Europeans, when he was asked by a journalist, he said, look, you're complaining about India buying oil from Russia. What we buy in a year, you buy in an afternoon. That was one of the best lines from an Indian high official. And now I think the Indians are quite correct to say to the United States, you're complaining about us. What about yourselves? I mean, India has to get low-priced oil into the country because otherwise starvation levels will increase.